What is going on, guys? It's XGC Backsmasher here, giving you another awesome commentary on this lovely Friday morning. So, when I'm recording this, actually, it is still technically Thursday fucking evening, going into early Friday morning. So, figured I'd come and bring you commentary, playing on one of the newer maps, fucking Encore. I think this is like maybe the first time I ever played on it, never really got to play, because everybody I seem to know didn't buy the map packs, and I wanted to check it the fuck out. So, here to bring you another commentary, just kind of bullshitting with everybody, seeing how everybody's doing. Ha ha ha. Considering as how everybody's doing would be me, because nobody else pays attention to this bullshit. Figured give you a quick update on my life. I don't know if anybody else has seen my vlogs or anything like that. So yeah, I have. Was in the hospital for about a week, and yeah, not so, unfortunately, didn't really get any good news while I was in there. Been having stomach issues, and thought it was, gallstones. Thought it was fucking just, upset stomach all the time, this and that. And come to find out that it's cancer. And I think the thing that sucked the most was the whole time I was in there, that nobody was really keeping me up to date, and none of the nurses, none of the doctors. So it was kind of like one of these, like, okay, well, I didn't know what the hell was going on, and was trying to figure out what the fuck was actually going on. And then I think I kind of got the hint by like Wednesday or Thursday is when I kind of got the hint. I heard them talking about, maybe that it was treatable with chemo. Maybe there was some other stuff that was going on. They weren't sure, but they weren't saying anything directly to me, which kind of pissed me the hell off. I was like, really? Wouldn't I be the patient? Shouldn't you guys be talking to me about this stuff, not anybody else? It would be nice. And then on top of that, I had to deal with a whole fuck ton of student nurses and shit like that, which I think it's cool that they do that and they have, the programs like that. It's just kind of a bitch when I have like a student nurse fucking hovering over me the whole entire time. So that was not fun. It was just kind of a pain in the dick. And then I ended up having to get a whole bunch of tests done. So that wasn't fun, but it was like, hey, look, I just want to find out what the fuck's wrong with me. So that would be awesome if you guys could actually figure it the fuck out. So they, was there. I was in Saturday, then Sunday. Of course, tests don't get done then. Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday I waited. Wednesday I finally got my tests and shit like that done, which was because Monday and Tuesday evenings I was not allowed to drink or eat anything past 12 o'clock, which really fucking sucked. So they give you this fucking like sponge swab that you can swab your mouth out. Yeah, not fun at all. So then Thursday morning they finally did all the tests, so that was cool. Didn't really end up eating anything until probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which kind of sucked because I was already on like a liquid fucking diet to begin with. So I think you could have given me a glass of water and I would have been like the happiest fucking kid on God's green earth. And you probably could have given me like fucking foie gras, which is like goose liver pate, and it would have been like the tastiest fucking shit on God's green earth as well. So finally, we get everything situated, and Thursday I hear them telling me a few things and this and that, and you can tell they're just not really, they didn't sound too positive. My doctor was very, how can I put it, like Debbie Downer about everything. You have such a long, she's like, you were too young, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, well, how about you guys fill me in on what the fuck you guys think it might be? Not just, hey, we don't know what it is yet, but, and then I saw another doctor, saw the oncologist, and anytime you hear oncologist, you go, oh, well, crap. That's not good, which usually means cancer. And as he was leaving, he was talking to one of the nursing students, and mentioned like something about fucking, chemotherapy. And I'm like, well, dude, I'm right there. You could have just told me what the fuck's going on instead of just letting it fucking all hang out to them, but I don't hear anything that's going on with me. So Friday finally comes and end up pretty much figuring out at that point that it's not good news, but, I have cancer. Okay, so I'll beat it. Sure, that's no problem. You're not going to cancer's not going to kick my ass that fucking hard or that fucking quickly. So, pretty much playing the waiting game, trying to figure out what's going on, seeing how long it's going to take, what I got to fucking do. And finally, my GI doctor comes in and tells me flat out that it's a lot worse than they expected. That I am pretty much at a stage 4. And then he was talking, kind of hinted around stage 4, and then it came out that I am terminal. That I pretty much was given anywhere from 9 months to a year to live. So yeah, it's some heavy shit right there. Like the first thing that comes to mind when you're told that, hey, you're probably not going to live that long. You'll be lucky if you get to see, like your next birthday. No, not your next birthday, but you'll be lucky to see this time of year next year because we're pretty sure you're going to die. That's some heavy shit right there. Not something I really expected to hear, but I kind of braced myself for how bad it was just due to the fact that my head doctor was just kind of boo-hooing everything. So at that point, just kind of was like, all right. And then I had to tell my parents, which absolutely sucked, having to tell your parents, hey, guess what? Your kid's going to kick the shitter soon. But after that, kind of figured a few things out. Going in for a second opinion, ironically enough, Friday at 2 o'clock is my appointment. Kind of worried about it, but not really. Just kind of want to see how everything goes. But I personally believe that and think that things will be a little bit better. I mean, I'm not giving up completely. Don't worry, I'll still be doing YouTube videos. I'm not in this shit for the money, obviously, and I'm not, I don't plan on losing it anytime soon. Just kind of gonna have to figure out what to do and deal with life in itself, which is pretty much what I do on a daily basis anyways. And I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer or anything like that, so I don't want people feeling sorry for me. That's the first thing that absolutely drives me up a fucking wall. Don't tell me you're sorry. I don't want to hear that you're sorry, because it's not your fault that I have this condition. I can understand the whole praying thing and prayers and wishes, and that's cool as well. That's life. Shit happens. That's the only way I can possibly say and look at it, because everybody else is like, well, I don't understand why you're so laid back, and I don't understand why you crack jokes about it, because I have to. Because if I don't, I'm pretty sure I'd be one depressing motherfucker about this whole entire thing. So I mean, you got to take the good with the bad, and I think the good thing about this is it kind of put an outlook on life and how everything is with me. So. My whole thing is I just want to have fun, keep playing some of these games, try not to rage too fucking hard, and so if anybody has any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments. A like and all that stuff would be pretty awesome too, and if you haven't subbed to this, then by all means please sub. It'd be pretty awesome. I don't know how big I'm going to be able to grow this channel in the next God knows how long, but I'd like to try to get it as big as I possibly could. Just because, it'd be pretty awesome to see what I could do. So, on that note, I think the game's just about over. I think there's a few more things, and I'm just going to kind of let the game, fuck it, I'll still keep talking, because I think it's just about over. I fucking talk a lot. Other than that, I think the funnier thing is I've been cracking jokes about, to the missus. Technically, we're not married, but we're engaged. I've been with her for God knows how long. And I was like, oh man, I'd really like to get married before, I kick the can. And then I looked at her and was like, well, sweetheart, she goes, yeah, I guess you'll do. Which, didn't really sit too well with her. She kind of got pissed off, flipped out a little bit. And I was like, look, you need to relax. And I was like, life is too short for you to be so, uptight and strung out about shit. So just remember, guys, shit happens. It can suck a fucking lot. Just have fun with it. Relax with everything and have fun with it, because, it's just way too fucking quick, dude. Too fucking short. So, on that note, I think the game's pretty much over, and we ended up winning. Yay me! Got a double kill for the end. So I'm XGC Back Smasher, and I'm out.